Matic's defeat on the road against Barrow. Talk us through that one, please.
Yeah, it was a tough watch. Anyone who was at the game, it was a tough watch. Went into the game knowing how poor the pitch was, highlighted how poor the pitch was. That didn't disappoint. And so made the point of what they did, because they play every week, how they get goals, how they create chances. They get it in the wide areas, and they create chances from the wide areas, which is what they did. And we didn't do it anywhere nearly enough for what the ability that we've got in our team. Extremely disappointing. Get there, let them get their noses in front, and then you try and create something on a turgid pitch. And we didn't get anything anywhere near enough going for the standards that we set ourselves. We know we dropped way below the standards as a group that we set ourselves, and we'll put it right.
They're incredibly good at home, aren't they? And when you give them that opportunity to get themselves in front, they become incredibly difficult to then break down.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very, very tough pitch to play on. They're good at home because they know how to play the conditions, and fair play to them. I completely understand that. Fair play to them. What we didn't do is give ourselves enough of a chance with conceding early to then grow into the game. Met them anxious. Didn't give ourselves anywhere near as enough chance of that. So, yeah, it's frustrating because it's a game that we felt that. The group that we're getting back together now. It's great to see Priestley out there, and we know we can and will continue to be a team that can come to places like this and get results. We just give ourselves a mountain to climb today, which in the end we weren't able to come back from. There was a lot of I'd certainly never ever question our players for the fight and the heart, and I never will, and they will repeatedly show me that. Today it was the intelligence of where to play and where not to play, and we lacked with that, especially after going 1-0 down. So the game plan was certainly to get the ball into the wide areas, which we saw at the back end of the first half, and the back end of the second half was how you hurt them. We didn't do it anywhere near enough today, and that's what's really disappointing.
You changed shape quite early on as well to try and rectify, the threat that they showed down their left, down our right, and I felt it worked at times. And we saw it with Liam Gordon down the other side, Tom Knowles particularly at the end of the second half. But there just wasn't enough of that in the game, was there? Yeah,
no, and listen, it's rubbish. It's rubbish conditions here when you come here. It's the pitch is disgusting. It can't be underestimated how poor it was, and exactly the same way that they try and do things was exactly the same way as we wanted to beat them. We let them get their noses in front. The change in shape was born out of and early, because it wasn't working out of possession, so quickly changed that and recognised that needed to change, which gave us a foothold in the game. But again, we didn't nearly enough show that intelligence of where to play and when to play. And today it was a game to get the ball into the wide areas and cross the ball. Highlighted it, went over it, trained with it yesterday and the day before. Didn't produce it on the match day.
You lose Owen Evans halfway through the first half. Any early indication on that one?
Yeah, well, we'll have to assess it. Yeah, he felt his calf, and he felt it very early. Felt it in the first minute. Tried to play through it, wasn't able to, unfortunately. So that's a blow, because obviously Evo's been fantastic for us.
And a final note: 105 travelling fans. A word for them, please.
Yeah. The support again continues to be fantastic. We want to give them moments to go home and sing along with, and we want to give them moments to be going down the motorway with. Today wasn't that day, but as I say, we'll have to dust ourselves down. We'll have to take stock of that, and we have to get better for the next game.